there, and it's actually locked in.
Right.
There you go.
So, you now have some ability to speed your friends into the fray. I think seeing the Zarya and the Rakan, you look at your FLs, you think, actually, you don't really need to
There's this one. Not quite. Matty thought about an angle, but now Kobe's going to throw down the lightning crash. But gets out of the ground. Enters cannon barrage afterwards, though. Might turn this one around, but a flash away will keep them alive. Keep your eyes on Deo and Xerxes, though.
Yeah, they got the mid-prio again. Silence cannot respond. Aggressivo cannot respond. That means that, though there are no kills, Astralis force off the tower.
Xerxes got a warrior, Trickster and a Cyclone! Inclement weather incoming! But what category is it? Just a category 3 for now, and no one is washed away.
It's category 0 kills. Can't see anything more off of that. And Nuclear has finally found their way to the party. You don't have any tools now. What can you do, Astralis?
Comes lightning and the weather turns around. First blood to Nuclear in Silas.
Gonna keep looking for something. When's that next extend?
Success has often been through this mid-jungle. And the jungle is here at least to try and punish Astralis. Goes in with the wind, becomes lightning. And the audacious charge gets a flash. And a comment into the Crescent Guard. Can't quite secure the kill after a fantastic round entry. Flash will not make him escape the chakram, secure the life. Trying to secure control of the lane while Syncroft was soloing out this Drake on the other side of the map. You can see Xerxes gets a hold of that Herald, and that'll be BDS are really trying to shut this Zeri out of the game. Oh, Matty. Oh dear, he is dead, deceased, pushing up the daisies. Gone to meet his maker, he is an X. Matty
is pining catch them out, and the hard work of BDS put towards that bot side actually gets very difficult for them to capitalize on them now. And suddenly, Astralis, huge power play, shut down the AD carry with a very respectable amount of gold onto their AD carry. Yes, they're going to end up losing this tower, but they took one beforehand. That's fine. It's trading even. And Astralis happy with their position in the game. They've shown this one still has that TP. Astralis happy for the next couple of seconds for how this is going to go.
Problem is they are down 3 critical ultimates, and that could be punishing. Jonghoon will get the knock-up and dance his way out of danger. Aggressivo with Meganar hops in, gets Jonghoon's stopwatch and mistimes and Var into the wall. He's over the wall. Jonghoon being chased down though with Eudoicious charge. What can Dale do afterwards though? Gets the fear, but I don't think it'll be quite enough. The personal space not going to keep them alive. Xerxes' clone is jumped off, but not the monkey himself. Gets a Cyclone off, and now Nuclear in with the stolen cannon barrage. Plundered rather. Managed to get his way out of danger, and only one dies despite a lot of chaos.
And Jonghoon goes down, but look at the amount of time he buys. It's not a clean pick from BDS. He makes them really work for it. But what happens with that is it gives Astralis another chance to contest this. This could have been a blowout fight. It's now back to even. Dale's got the ult.
Ready for round 2. They are going to land another Theum. Syncroft guns the dragon. Matty spinning
gold, and Matty might be in danger. Let's have the flash. We'll probably have to use it.
Jonghoon's got quickness back up again, but this time has cleanse, and the barrel crits Matty down to about a third, but nothing more. Now Chachi in danger. Flashed away, but abscond, an abduct, and a dead pirate. BDS this time. That's total gold right now. It's Chachi printing money, but Nuclear in just behind. Still a pretty close game though. Astralis lead just into the
that is a blast from my childhood, but see if you can channel into Divinity in this one.
Absolutely, looking a little bit dangerous though for Syncroft. Just trying to survive with the Crescent Guard, but not for much longer. Kobe with even more gold.
It is spawning in BDS. Again, the hard work that they had on the sailing those objectives starting to get a little bit dangerous.
Nuclear in tries to steal away the Shadow Surge. Will not quite land it this time, and now Dayor still potentially in danger. Missed another abscond abduct. Now maybe Nuclear in is in danger. In sprayed. Try to turn this around. The stopwatch to prevent the engage with a Mistral Bolt.
Close friends stuff we have seen on that one. Seriously looking to see what's happening with this mid.
The barrel from Chachi. That's some veterancy. Not going to matter too much right now. They're going to try and survive anyway as Jonghoon goes in. Kills off Syncroft. And the fight continues. Meganar is going to be around as well, but who even cares? As everyone melts. And Astralis find mid-game team fights. And
it's just a non-factor.
Doesn't matter. Look at the engage afterwards.
You know what's happening.
Baron in inventory now as a result of that fantastic team fight in mid lane. Astralis beginning to earn themselves a much more significant gold lead than we've seen through the rest of this game. And of course, Astralis have been very good about these mid-game turnarounds, and now they're in a position where BDS must find a comeback, something they've struggled to do all season long.
And it's something which Astralis have often put to bed as well when they get those strong 5v5s. Called out right from the start. It's their identity, it's what they've drafted. You get gold onto the right people, and it gets
lurking on the flank here, looking to call forth another Cyclone. Won't be required to quite yet. Playing it slow and steady. Control.
Astralis allow them to make plays like this.
TP, and Matty is sandwiched between a rock and a Vex place. Nowhere to go. A Mistral Bolt plus a barrel sticks him in the down.
When they're farming, yeah, they're going to get a dragon out of this, but your AD carries off the board once more. You're going to have your lanes shoved into your base. yet again. This is a consolation prize, and yes, they
earlier in the game are struggling with being lost on the map in mid-game. Now this mid lane inhibitor under siege, and Syncroft is doing his absolute best to clear out the wave. There's just nothing to do. Cersei goes in, Cannon Barrage afterwards. Astralis looking for some more. The turnaround damage with the Moonlight Vigil powered up by, and it's going to be on one, and now has to hop his way over the wall. They're going to throw down a Cannon Barrage to try and keep this mid lane turret alive. Agresivo will stay for the final auto and secures it. And that is a big win for
He's on Vision. Which is
the War for Vision might just have been one hit by BDS. They're going to land the Binding Eclipse courtesy of that Graviton gun. But he's going to get out of danger now. Agresivo being punished on the other side. It was all a bait, all a ruse. And the Gnar is down. Chachi on a killing spree. And the inhibitor turret soon to fall afterwards.
And Astralis taking a couple of notes maybe from their previous game. Got a side lane to death versus G2. And Astralis pick up a couple of tricks, send a couple of people hidden down to that bot lane, and they break the base without even having to go towards that Baron. They don't go for the flip, they take 2 inhibitors, and they're out clean.
All eyes on Baron, men they weren't paying attention to the bot side. They slip in, they murder the Gnar, and they get 2 inhibitors to boot. Smooth plays for Astralis, and maybe an even smoother turnaround! Syncroft left out to dry, nothing to be done, as Visit Chachi starts landing nuclear warheads instead of barrels. That will be game. There is nothing more to be done. Only Odote survives the battle.
It is almost a clean ace. Only Odote survives the oncoming Exterminatus from Astralis, but this game is effectively done. Teleport's calling in. Drop him from orbit. Astralis looking to go 5 and 6.
BDS competed in the early game, but the mid-game collapse seemingly foretold. And Astralis will clean up this game in smooth, swift fashion.
Receiver one last charge.
A brave, valiant attempt, but it is just a firing of the 21. Boulder salute for the Gnar to celebrate and mourn the passing of his team. Astralis with the victory.
And you know, game which allows your support to roam across the map on certain timings. So it's not going to be the Enchanter, it's going to be a Fearless Nautilus. It's going to be even more engaged pressure from SK, and also gives you the found out there, but he's coming down. Nissy's coming with him. The double junglers of Mad Lions coming to fight.
It's going to be a complete bloodbath early. Nisky goes in, but Flash goes pop. Gilius still fine. Certus gets on to Elio, heads to Flash's pile. Back they go. Onslaught from the Severin from Jazz, who did what he can, Unforgiven. Throws in the zap. It's a champagne supernova. But for who? Explosions galore in the early game. Gilius ignited.
What is happening?
Blood. Certus. Who knows what it is? It's the LEC, baby. 2-0 to SK in the early game.
And we knew it was going to be about these junglers. Nisky, no flash, no chance in hell. And so much gold to SK.
Why not have bright-colored weapons?
But it is still going to be a flash away. SK not quite there in time, but
they're going to go for it anyway to the backline. They go Gilius with a cataclysm to make him rain as the Cannon Barrage comes through and Tweet's taken very low. Mad punish this time around. Flash will bring it. Excited he is! And it's 2 to Mad Lions and the goal.
Really well played from Mad. SK, they overplay their hand a little bit. They let Mad back into the game.
They thought they had the option, but the turnaround there, that Cannon Barrage was so good. They'll get themselves
this game, getting his individual advantages, just about to hit Mega Gnar again. Nisky, as you're saying, getting out of lane, starting to attack the map. This is what you wanted to see. Let's see what they can do with it.
Boulder toss comes down. Gilius coming over fast he can. On to Nisky. He goes to be seismic shoved away. Mega Gnar to the wall, trying to stay alive. Flashing out best he can. Cannon Barrage afterwards. And Kaiser is quickly coming up and secures some kill. It's 4 members of Mad Lions around, and SK turn up, but it's a little delayed, but a little late. Cataclysm out with flashed out from Gilius, trying to stay alive. But what about the turnaround? Certus with a stolen quickness will bring him down to his level. The chains go lashing and drag him straight to jail. Do not pass go. And Certus picks up 400 gold.
Oh, Mad Lions first to the play, but not quickly there enough to end the fight before SK can respond. Cross map, just the chain lashes going around everywhere. The Petricide bursts, and Certus on this Silas, best not forget about him. And this is about to hit Mega Gnar. If Silas manages to make their way to the fight, this is dangerous to Mad.
Okay, trying to hop away best he can, but Kaiser's coming down as well. Will they teleport to save? They're going to get Mega Gnar to the wall, and they're trying to teleport this one around, so it's damage to the Cannon Barrage. Secures the kill, and is this a teleport into Doom? Not quite yet. Gilius around the side, looking for a flag, and a drag straight down into hell! Into the Colosseum, they go one more, and that Sandford is not being washed away by the waves.
It has just been the story of this game. Proactive play, actually fairly timely response. We could tell that happening from SK. They had the teleport on Certus, who couldn't quite get into the play. We talk about that brick in the wall. Go take it out. It's going to be SK getting their first tower of the game and opening up the map a little. We go towards finally, they get themselves that mid lane out of turret. Very evenly matched between these two teams. Very intriguing.
Calibrum should switch.
What can SK do to really start exploding this fight? They have the flank from Gen X.
Certus as well with the quickness, gets in and tries to bring them down. But what about the turnaround with the cannon barrage? Doing a lot of work, back it up, into the wall. Gilius into the backline, murders, unforgiven. There is nothing left to do. Gilius must escape and will surely fall. Pulled out of the wall by Niski's seismic surge, but the battle continues. Jezu being chunked down by Elioya, who flash jumped. You don't beat the Troll King, Mad Lion.
The guy which has continually said, give me the resources, I'm going to take that farm and I am going to be another carry.
Completed the item, which he did not have for that last fight. Imagine Severum plus Bloodthirst for that last one versus Elioya. It might have been a very different fight.
Well, I'm sure some Stranger Things fans, if these two are the ones reaching the Jinx, you don't actually have enough damage to finish them off at that point, particularly when you've got Guardian and Shields coming in.
Yeah, but very dark, and Niski needs to be afraid.
Yeah, and they've made mistakes around late game objectives before.
Chains land, and let's see whether they can drag this one down to hell. The cycling shuffle, keep him alive and have a treat. Throws down that, forget the name of it, doesn't matter, he's dead anyway. Depth charge, thank you very much. Bad time to be forgetting ability names. Armor tries to flash through the flag and dragon, soul to manage it. Cataclysm comes through, but a cannon barrage to match. Trying to trade this one out anyway. Armor getting Gale forced down, and the gangplank dies just like that.
And just more likely than not, great Weaver's Wall from Niski to block off SK from contesting.
Kaiser has the quickness, he's going to knock up Gen X. Dragon secured, into the backline goes Unforgiven. Has got the quickness stolen, trying to do what he can. Elioya healing right back up though, with a subjugate. Kaiser does manage to escape from an attempted little SK invade.
Elioya now going to find treats. Elioya no flash either.
But I don't know how much Treat wants this. Jezu steps up, has got Onslaught running. Elioya ignited, but Treat is down. He's tricked into that one. Gilius getting knocked out, goes down, 2 already. Gen X to the backside, but Mad punish SK.
Win streaks, but Mad Lions, we don't call them currently the best team in Europe for no reason. In the clutch, they've been coming up strong. Just using the threat of the Weaver's Wall, which is now off of cooldown, and see that countdown on the left-hand side, where the rest of Mad Lions grouping this in the other seat. If you push too hard, you go onto enemy vision. You can see right now, they're pushing on towards. Can SK find something off of this?
Gonna try and play for that best they can. The pillar does not do as much as perhaps was wanted, and Mad Lions kind of forced away there as SK looking. Treats. Went for that flash hook, but now a turnaround from Niski with the seismic shove. They're on to the north, and he's dragged down to the depths.
Niski holds his nerve on the flash away from the hook, doesn't pull it there, knows it's missing, flashes forward to take out some of the teeth of SK's pick potential. You can't fight around that vision and pushing too far into it if you don't have your
Weavers,
and Niski.
Wall, and there's no Gwen in this game to stitch it right back up. Gilius into the Cataclysm, but it's only his own demise. The apocalypse strikes for SK. Their win streak is looking like it's close to ending.
SK in spring 2-0'd Mad Lions. Mad Lions replay the favor in summer, looking to send SK into a precarious position in summer.
They're the kings of the jungle, the kings of the LEC, and the Lions roar their way to another victory unless somehow, someway SK can do something. Jezu tries his best, but it will just not be enough.
A valiant effort, all things said and done from our 4 and 6 team, but Mad Lions cannot look down on this team. A close run affair. Mad Lions win it out in the clutch fights in those.
Can offer protection against the Gnar, stopping him from going in, but I love that Misfits are doubling down on the engage options they have. Silas, Poppy, Jax, Rakan, everybody's going forward, and we'll just hope that Neon doesn't get left behind to die.
I like the TP on the first thing to look for a back. As Mercer will find a brawl here, looking for a wall, it seems. Oh, they want some.
A little bit of knockup, keeping the trade going. Second charge is done. Gonna connect. LeBron running. There's nothing he can do here. He can maybe trade flash for flash, but just goes down. Gets the ignite. If it's not a Wampa stomp early, I feel like it only comes down to late game teamfights. Hold that thought. Perks, they know he has no flash. It makes this easy follow-up gang. First on the way in. 2. Perks is in trouble. Rakan! No, he forgot! He didn't read the patch notes, but it doesn't matter.
Well, stop the clear from being able to roam. I mean, in isolation, Perks can push VTO in and can move towards sides, but Misfits just want to make this an ARAM.
This is rough. If VTO just takes the Trundle ult, he's going to be a very tanky boy, unless they can burst him down first. He might not have the opportunity to do so. He whiffs on the change, the healing!
He before irrelevant, no TP.
And for so long, they were able to stop Perks from getting out on the map, but now that he's level 6, he seems just about unstoppable. Nice pillar to keep him going. He can't jump over those rocks. He's got no way to escape. The dodge is about to fade away. Irrelevant still standing for now. He's trying to sidestep the movement. Not good enough, but on the bottom side, oh, this is the risk. This is the power of Aphelios. Keep your eyes on the damage output. Keep your eyes on the shock room too. If they get another wave on that bot side. Herald. The question really is, how does Haru use that Herald? Because it could be a 300 gold lead or about 160, balancing out the earlier plate. Or it
will then disappear into darkness as Mercer drops the wall to try to get as much information as possible, because Neon, no flash, could get an ult here from Perks.
Ooh. Okay, LeBron needs to back it up just a little bit. Keep your eyes on the wall coming in, though. Neon can find himself in trouble very quickly, but Mercer now trying to turn the fight. Zlatan on the way in as well. Instantly going to flash over the wall. They can just try to burst him down, but LeBron, quick on the ulti, is going to stop the play from going any further. VTO walking away as well.
Nice
now Neon, the knockback, it's clean, but no, they keep him steady, but he whips! He knocks him away, he stops the red ult from connecting, and that means he dies. He does not get the health back.
He's going to drop it, and in this 4v3, they should be able to hit the tower and knock onto VTO. He loses towards half his HP. Mercer's already low, he has no ult. So
Here
the crash comes in, the demolish will proc, and the tower might just fall if they just commit to it. The only scary thing is...
Knockback Mercer, oh no! Into the waiting jaws of a giant catfish. That was not the play that they wanted. Yeah, they hold on to the tower for a few more seconds, but this bad boy's still gonna fall.
Yeah, Misfits felt really pressured to defend it as much as possible. 3v4, yes, it looks good, but the health bars were just so low that they couldn't even get in there to use one spell to clear out the wave without dying. Mercer falls, and all the meanwhile in isolation, Alphari is just dunking on Irrelevant in this matchup. Now getting toward 20, 30 CS leads, getting plates for himself, and he wants to stay in that lane as long as possible. Vitality gonna back away, and Perks first to bot. VTO quick to respond with the Talia ult. Zlatan trying to cancel some bases here. No flash, has to be really careful.
Wow, that was bold, that was confident. Misfits just trying to extend the play. They think that in the long run they can keep this one going. They can find an advantage. The flash for the knockup. Perks doing so much damage. VTO coming in with the Senna ult, but he can't really finish anyone quite yet. Neon waiting. Moving forward now, can use the Q, the onslaught to get a little bit of extra movement speed to get it closer, but he's holding on. He's going to throw it out now. They can't finish, and he kills. They burn so many
up, but still nets them a lot because 4 people top. That's a mid tower, so could have been a bad series of events, but they turned out pretty good. And Vitality will get themselves ran towards the top side. Of course, we saw Haru respond to that play towards the later stage of the TP, and now Misfits actually find themselves a dragon winning stage where he can take over team fights. But playing things like Talia or Yone or Sylas, he can actually dictate the pace of the game, and Alphari in trouble.
Alphari has no flash from the earlier play. Remember, trying to get to Mega so he can hopefully knock him back, leaping forward into the ward of W, and it's just not big enough. Maybe on this wave with the cannon, Zlatan on the way in. Meanwhile, on the top side, Haru taking tower. They also have a Herald. Misfits, gamblers, absolutely committed to making this happen, but Mercer's still tanking the tower. He flashes out to safety. Yes, they will take down Alphari. Now they have to set their sights in the tier 2 because they're going to lose so much on the top side. Neon all on his lonesome. A single slow connects. The TK will kill him, but he manages to make it out unscathed.
I will say a pretty good damn response here from Misfits. The fact that you're facing a Herald, maybe Vitality can look for a tier 3 here. No, VTO shows himself. Yeah, Perks just gonna ult here onto Neon, who has flash, but no Gale Force.
Flashing out, no Gale Force, as you highlighted a second. Any slow connects, though. It's just so easy to land the setup.
Yeah, great play there by Perks, even in the face here, of course. They're playing 3 melee champs and a Rakan, so the second the Aphelios dies, if anyone wants to step up and clear this wave, they'll be in range. And in the jaws of Vitality, we saw it on the bot tier 1.
Ooh, here we go.
This
is an EU classic right here.
Just rotating into Alphari here, who's hitting this bot tier 2. So are they going to get another tier 2 here? They have to be very careful here, Misfits. They're giving up so many objectives from one singular pick, and they have nothing to respond. TP behind, no, TP top, so it looks like Irrelevant wants to cross map here, saying, I don't need TP. VTO can be the one going bot when Baron's up. I want to get this top tier 1.
Coming out, Mercer, the interrupt, can he get it? Gets him!
Oh, he
knocks him out. Now he needs to make it out to safety. Leaping back to VTO. Leaping again. Alphari now chasing.
Flash up in 1 second.
Commit to it. Can he use the Gnar? Stolen Gnar ultimate to disengage. I think he can, but no, he's not fast enough. Now Mercer's been locked up. Neon on the backside. Perfect guns for a fight, but they just need to escape. VTO pulling away. Still has the stolen Gnar ult. It means Vitality cannot commit to the fight in the face of a Sylas Gnar ult. Irrelevant will grab it too. We can have it up just about every single fight. Eyes on VTO, eyes on Neon off to the side. That's going to be the 3-man snare. The ball with the graviton. They're debating. They want to see if they can find an angle in. Vitality retreating is 5. Instantly knocked into the wall. Goes golden. Mercer fishing for the fall. Labrov going backward. Alphari and Mega Gnar now fishing for a fight. Perks unstoppable. The back line of Vitality remaining untouched. Perks absolutely monstrous. Not the big explosive damage, but the sustained damage that will win these fights. Carzzy popping off. Vitality taking the
Perks
fight.
once more.
Stolen Gnarl, just not enough as Vitality push Misfits out of the pit.
That's going to be the Dragon. That's 3 kills to Vitality as well. You can see how hard it is for Misfits to find an angle. The root connects. VTO is bot now with TP up. Labrov's looking for a fight.
Walking forward, he's so incredibly tanky. Neon has terrible guns for a fight. They managed to interrupt the dive forward. The wall now coming in. There's no way out of this. Goodbye, Aphelios!
Is that
Baron? I end up trading an inhibitor for this Baron, so Very crucial that they keep this going. Now BTO actually going to TP out once he breaks the tower. They're ready for the full-on 5v5. They want to head face first into Perks, but Zlatan is already so low.
My God.
Oh my God. Talia E is a disgusting ability. They're getting obliterated. They keep opting into these fights. They keep walking into their
The
own.
meat grinder of Vitality. The second you step into it, there's no way out. That's going to be a Baron. 2 kills as well. Maybe BTO should have just looked for that bot in it because you'll get this mid-tier too, but the siege from Vitality is on the way. Perks picks up a Magi Soul Stealer card. He's building towards his second item now, and Labrov doesn't want Irrelevant to get out. And they're going to look for this mid tower in the meanwhile. So Neon's zoned away. He has Gale Force in case any spells are thrown in his direction. And good news for Vitality, Alfari has TP, so if Misfits pull the trigger here, he'll be able to join the Irrelevant looking for an angle, force to jump away. And the second that jump is down, Vitality have more room to step up. Zlatan caught here a bit.
Yep, and the difficult now is obviously you have the Kraken Slayer coming in from KazaLoLLCShighlights, but anytime he tries to step forward for Zlatan, he's already behind, but there's a Trundle ult on the opposite side. So whatever paltry resistances he can put together, Trundle will take a decent chunk of, and it's the same story for Relevant on the top side. He can be strong, he can build tanky. If he pops that ult, and Haru pops ult in response, he is still a very squishy Jax.
Vitality just taking every objective right now. Misfits, no wave clear, no way to respond, no way to push them back. The only option for them is to engage, but they lose a fight, and Mersa's looking for the flank here.
There's not really an angle here. I don't even know who he leaps on. You highlighted this. The Tom Kench protects one member. The rest of the team can try to disengage.
The Pillar, Talia, the Mega Gnar in their face. Misfits have to run for the hills.
Oh, Mersa's just getting run down. He has no way out. He's trying to eat a VTO, but VTO can't even afford to step back. He now has the quickness to run to safety.
Wow. There goes their engage, and Vitality know it, so all they have to do now is get the bot waves in. You can see the pings. Haru is going to sprint down there, play for the triple inhibitor. Labrov's going to try to chase Mersa away because there goes the majority of their engage. Zlatan flashing onto Perks.
Trading flash for flash. Will not quite get sniped. Never
Hello.
mind. Trying to sidestep. Knockback. Can't do it. Not fancy enough. Does get the flash. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a Vitality win. Misfits, they've run out of options. They've tried to fight so many times into this Talia, but just have not been able to find the angle. Vitality bleeding them out. We heard it from the desk. Both these teams can be the best team. Both these teams can be the worst. Well, today, Vitality are showing us their best. This has been an immaculate performance.
Yeah, they're keeping Misfits a hell of a distance away, and there's just no way they can close it. That's 3 inhibitors down. That's the last nail in the coffin. Misfits are trying to heal up on their own Nexus here. Vitality take the first tower. They're looking for the second. It's just a matter of time, Misfits. You gotta go in.
One last fight. This is it. Irrelevant committing. Karzi walking away. BTO with the Gnar ultimate. The other thing you're looking at, keep your eyes on Neon. Perfect guns for a stacked 5. But Vitality pulling back. Ulti in. That was the red one.
Yeah, no damage.
That was an oopsie, but at this point, I don't know how much of a difference it would have made. Nexus standing in front of them. Misfits playing for kills. I do not think they can save this, but maybe they can. Irrelevant getting pushed away. No, LeBron keeping the team alive. Now taken down. Misfits again. Here comes the catfish. There's just nothing left for these poor rabbits. They get torn apart, and finally, the Nexus will fall.
Dominant from start to finish. It looked like the second that bot fight happened and Perks was ahead, the rest of the map was as well.
All right, Tom Kench. It's not flashy, it's boring, but it's good. It's good. Trust him, it's good. It's good.
No, it's not Volibear top, right? It's definitely Volibear jungle. Should be Sejuani top.
I mean,
no, Sejuani support, sorry. What am I saying? By his side, Capsule pushing this mid and join. Malrang knows they're on the way, so he doesn't want to show. He's being extremely sneaky here, and he's going to take the fight.
Obviously, Volibear's still powerful in the early trades, but Broken Blade coming in should mean surely a dead Malrang. Not ready to come over the wall. Malrang flashing out. Yankos could be in trouble. Good bit of poke. He can just take his time on this one, wait for Mega. Broken Blade has to step forward. Yankos can heal up off the blue buff. Good highlight there, Kadril. Yankos now focused on the objective.
Might get baited here. Yankos has smite, so if he overcommits here, it could get turned.
Coming in. He is going to smite that one out. Well played by G2. A close exchange, however. Sand Soldier's poking. Targamas on the way up too. Odoamne looks like he's ready to commit. He has the flash. He has the wall up, but both sides backing away. Now they're just willing to give this one up. Not looking to take the 3v3.
I think a Herald fight is what Rogue will look towards. Try to get Sejuani level 6, Kalista level 6. Move their bot lane up. So fighting happening in mid. Summoner's blown for the first time this game, and now G2 trying to make sure this Herald crashes. The 2v2, Caps is catching mid-wave, and Larson is moving top first, ironically. Normally the Talia is here first, and G2 have to be careful.
Trading. Going back and forth now. Malrang potentially in trouble. Larson on the way up, though, could be big. Yanko's taking a decent amount of damage. Herald is yet to charge. They will finally get the charge off. There it is, a bit of money into the back pocket of Broken Blade. Malrang now going to be in trouble trying to turn back, trying to fire back, but G2 quick on the collapse. Larson now has to retreat. The rest of his team trying to make impact. Rogue, and it looks like ultimately they're just going to give this objective up. Larson not in position to contest. G2 grabbing another Drake for free.
He does. That's a massive chunk of gold to the Aphelios in a lane which the Kalista wants to punish. And that's the power of Aphelios. The Dragon Pit there. Broken Blade can TP to it. Unleash teleports, whereas Odo Amne doesn't have the best of both. We'll have to look for the wave. Trimby engaged on.
Caught out, has Aftershock as well as the passive, so he's tanky for just a little bit longer. Comp gonna try to keep this fight going. Flack had perfect guns for a fight, though. They're gonna come in anyway. Now Talia all coming down. Caps the backup that they were waiting for. Refiring Yankos, slowly but surely gonna get cut down. The stun, managing to find the kill. Rogue getting one. Malrang gonna be the next one in trouble. Unstoppable, fantastic use of the ultimate.
To G2, kill to Rogue.
Definitely something good to have. Odo Amne, you can see on the bottom side, just about to finish that cold, so we'll get a gold injection.
Power trade for a Dragon, so good presence of mind to actually force G2 away, take a fight, push them back, get the objective uncontested. Join his team. You can see him in mid now, looking for Comp.
Comp gonna be in trouble, trying to leap backwards here. Knocked up, knocked down, shut down. Gale Force in.
As you said, Caps is around. Odo has to TP in soon. There it is. Malrang and Trimby. What's the engage going to look like? This Baron will go down quite quickly. Caps has smite as well.
Away. Stun going down into Yankos. Yankos getting burned down. Target's going to eat him up, so they still have a smite in the pit. Black gonna get perfect guns for fight. Larson! The Emperor himself, but is it enough? Can he keep the fight going? Keep your eyes on Black at 20 shot from. This man is popping up. Welcome to 200 years, baby. You do not fight the white god of Felios.
Take the risk, and there's your reward. G2 get a full ace of Baron, and the game is blown wide open. Larson thought he saw the hero play with the stopwatch, but it's Flackett who repositions, and it's Flackett who G2 can just run away with the fight. Nothing to be scared of, no fear whatsoever, and that's what we're seeing here. Broken Blade level 15, Trimby only level 9 right now, pushing in for these tier 2s.
Yeah. Odo Amne fishing for a play, going for the knockback on a Broken Blade. Can they finish this kill, though? He's so tanky. And you highlighted it earlier, the individual target, single target CC from the side of Rogue, their ability to make picks is massive, but when it comes to damage in the team fights, they just have so much less than range. He can start to hit the tower, but you don't need to take a risk. You are in control, you are in the driver's seat, you got a lot of scaling in the form of the Aphelios. Larson's scary, but G2, they want to keep this going. They split the team, Malrang and Comp waiting over the wall.
Odo.
Keep your eye on Odo, keep your eye on the Gnar ultimate. Yankos off to the flank. Broken Blade just looking to commit for the tower. Neither side wants to overextend. Broken Blade skipping and slashing out to safety. Yankos on the backside the second the tower falls. It's a green light to force the fight. That's old week to this week. It's just such a massive turnaround in performance. Yankos talked about individual levels needing to step up. They shut down Rogue's early game. Back to Larson for still having the confidence to go for those plays. Again, this is the difficult decision. If he tries to go in and go for the Azir sec, he might be in trouble. Odo Amne zooming, speeding away. Force of Nature gives a bit extra movement speed, trying to get the procs here. Odo Amne getting caught out, getting knocked down. Rogue now needing to make a response play in the mid lane, but they don't have the damage to fight Yankos. But Comp certainly does. Looking to finish the job now. Jungler taken down. He has the GA to buy a bit more time. Targamas can leap in and eat him when he needs to, but no. Targamas is forced out. Jungler, no! He's still alive! Targamas, the hero play, saving Private Yankos. The birthday boy still standing. Larson stunned. He knocks him back. We wanted to know how they would get into range, and Larson delivers them! Comp with a massive triple!
Massive triple!
Maybe he can steal it. Medic said it once before, but there's just no way he can steal this. Wait a minute! Did I get him?
Rogue got the Baron. He is the main damage dealer now. That triple kill got him so many shutdowns. He's sitting on 4 items. It looks like they're going to force it up.
The wall to split the team. Malrang on his lonesome, getting forced back. G2 with the Cloud Soul. Broken Blade proccing the ultimate. He's going to be one very fast boy. Flackett standing back. Blue gun as well. Rogue, if they group up too much.
This Baron buff will fade, and Rogue actually got no towers for it. Odo's going to fight Broken Blade here.
Stepping in, waiting for Mega to come back up. Wall not going to find the stun. Gwen is immune, but getting hand delivered to the rest of the team. Caps on the way, but he has to just leap off the wall. He says, I'm not interested in that ride anymore.
Yeah, jumps off the express train to bot lane because he knows it's doomed down there. Good pick there for Rogue. There's the first tower falling. Objective bounty, actually, for Rogue, despite them being almost even in gold. That's because of the plan. Blue Orb will spot him out there, so good presence of mind there by Odo to know that they're making a play down here, but Broken Blade's forcing it.
Leaping backwards, trying to zoom out to safety. Has
Broken Blade!
Broken Blade going massive! And at the same time, they're taking the Baron. Rogue are split. They don't know what to do. G2 have caught them unawares. Larson returning to the bottom side, but Flackett is so incredibly strong. Rogue do not have the tools necessary to contest this. They have to play like absolute madmen to try to get anything done. Trippy eaten up. Stop for now. Flackett on the backside. He does so much damage. You cannot stop this Aphelios! The guns! The chakrams! G2 taking everything from Rogue!
And I think they can just end the game from that. The two-man play by the solo.
Is it how they split Rogue, how they split the decisions? They pulled away the most powerful member of Rogue to attend to the bottom side of the map to stop G2 from ending the game. In the meantime, they took the fight that led to the Baron. Full advantage now to G2. The biggest buffs in the game you can ever imagine. The soul.
Heals up with the BT, but now G2 so much firepower. Here they come. Rogue just gonna engage.
Fishing for the fight, looking to take down Jankos before anything else happens. Split up for now. Caps immediately off to the side. Eyes on Larson. He is the one that matters, but he's not back. Larson, in his moment, the Emperor of nothing, as his kingdom will fall before him. G2 tearing Rogue to pieces. They were the favorites in that fight, have no doubt, but they play it flawlessly.
It's a clean house for G2, and they're just gonna close it out. Rogue knew they had their backs against the wall, and the only option was to engage, and they get wiped.
G2 moving up, Rogue moving down, a master class.
A lot of offense here for Hilly, and it's gonna be the Tom Kench, something to just eat up a target in case they get engaged on.
I mean, not to rub salt in the wound, but you guys experienced this in the previous game. Aphelios, Tom Kench, not normally a lane that I've looked at.
This wave, or maybe he's playing a little bit defensive as it comes into him. Here comes the Trundle. Pillar's gonna
forward.
hit.
So it makes it easy, waiting as long as possible. Flashing out to safety. Knockback connects. Big from Nuke Duck.
Wow. Simple, easy, does it. Razork now top. Finn very aggressive onto Wunder. Does get hit by the slow.
Lose his flash.
Gets level 3.
Oh, maybe if Wunder, if Wunder went a tiny bit faster.
Kalia can just, you know, probably has passive up and can just flash
they're going mid again.
Rinse and repeat. Well, they got the flash. Might as well go back for another kill, punishing that summoner spell.
Go back to the root of the problem. And just as you identified there, the level 1 wards could be the root of the problem. Either finding out where Trundle's starting, maybe seeing where he's pathing to, or early wards in the river to make sure Humanoid has one side to lean towards.
Yeah, it's really good. I don't think I've seen a single bad game from him this split.
High praise. Knock up coming out there, knock back, only going to connect on the clone as Patrick just continues to bully Hillising. Poor Hilly. Patrick is absolutely picking on this man. Waiting.
Patrick,
ulti out, he gets him! And that's the consistency you were talking about. There he is, he finds a kill onto Hilly. He might not turn to find back. Patrick! Oh my god, that was clean as hell!
He just outplayed them like yesterday on the Draven, right?
Ooh, the R flash.
Already carries are showing so much flashiness. So now XL get the tower and the objective.
Yep. Timing the back though, so that he does get the Gale Force, is upset. Nuke Duck now ghosting forward here, looking to keep the pressure on Humanoid. Now moving up to get vision, moving up to the pit. The Scuttle Crab will fall away shortly as supports pretend like they do damage, squaring each other up.
This is the problem of not going through mid.
On the top side, Wunder delaying the Herald charge as long as he can. Like it is going to come in. There it is. Tower almost taken down, but not quite. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's a big fight. Nuke Duck coming in, walling, zoning upset out of the exchange. Razork onto the back line. Patrick, no ulti up and available, but Fnatic with no tools to dive onto. Keep your eyes on upset. Keep your eyes on the Aphelios ultimate. He's looking for an angle. He's fishing, trying to find something. Razork already dead. Now Finn coming in on the backside, but there's Wunder. There's the barrel. There's the big play. Upset still standing. Double kill. XL now the ones that find themselves split apart. They smell blood in the water, chasing down Marcoon. Finn in enemy territory. A blast cone will feel pretty good, but Red popping it early, making sure to keep him into his territory. Finn holding on, running for his life. Nuke Duck on the way up as well.
Flash here.
Flashing over the wall, knockback coming out. Good poke back on.
TP coming in from Wunder. He's not done here. He wants more.
Body slam over the wall, going in, goes a little bit wide. Nuke Duck now exhausting him. Summoner Spellbook doing so much in this game. Wunder now knocked back. They're going to try to finish him before the fight even goes off. Upset now laying down a little bit of damage, but nothing else. XL now set up to take the Drake as well.
Wunder was the hero, but he gets a little bit too greedy there. Got them 2 kills initially, but now he's given up his life. The respawns have come through, and now XL are 5-man strong around this dragon. Fnatic look like they want to contest. Mickey is behind them.
Hexgate Gaming, they're knocked back. Nuke Duck is so strong, they cannot kill this Talia. She's just unstoppable. Upset, he's got terrible guns for the fight. He's got enough CC to disengage, but there's nothing else. And just when it seems like Fnatic have maybe got something back, XL take even more away from them.
The game just turned into a massive mess there for Fnatic. It looked good, but then it went all downhill ever since gold almost, and they can't match side lanes, and they're just going to get outpaced on the map because the amount of pushing lanes and globals that
XL macro, and suddenly finding themselves from not making playoffs to top team in the LEC is Hillisang. Caught out here.
Yeah, easy kill, easy pick'ems, and I think he hit the nail on the head there. And consistency and non-flashiness can work in our league, right? As
Wunder.
Nuke Duck will just pick up Wunder here. Rogue have shown us.
More. We know that win record in the second half is also worth more. So for Fnatic, falling to a team that they are neck and neck against in the standings is not something that they can afford.
Absolutely not. And hope that it sticks. Hope that it works. Otherwise, they're going to be against the Dragon Soul. Wunder misses the E. Mickey's going to land
Mickey's movement!
Oh my god.
He's just styling on him.
They want to find a
Finn's
kill.
not there. Fear over the wall.
Oh, there goes Hilly, but he's just going to die.
They're now going in. It's just a disaster. It's a split call. 2 members commit, 2 members walk away. GP looking to finish the job. Mickey running as fast as he can. Upset now getting away. Nuke Duck coming. They're not done yet. They want to get everybody, but Nuke Duck, maybe he's going to give his life. No, stopwatch. They need the shutdown. They need more money. They need something back. Splitting the fight, but in the meantime, picture in picture, keep an eye on Finn. He's just taking towers.
20 seconds till the Dragon. XL want to get more kills
Knock
here.
back, Humanoid instantly. Marcoon goes in and bites down on Humanoid.
It's just one by one by one. A new challenger
Patrick
approaches.
kick forward, but he's just happy to take the 1v1.
Oh my god. What is happening in this game?
Signed, sealed,
Another
delivered.
Fnatic just falling over like dominoes, like bowling balls right now. Strike for XL. Everyone just keeps walking in, and the second they respawn, they walk to their death. That's going to be a soul. And bless them, Fnatic, they have to try something, but this is just so messy.
And we're 25 minutes in. It's a Hex Tech Soul. It's an 11K gold lead. Arrows in the parlay very, very quickly.
Yeah, Fnatic know they're on Baron. They're going to get the first tower of the game, get an objective bounty, get a little bit of gold. 4K gold lead here for Finn. 3 points, 1 try to defend for their lives. And boy, they need a hell of a fight if they want to do that. XL now pressuring this mid tier 3, looking at top tier 3, 2 pressure points. Razork is behind. This might be the Hail Mary.
Nuke Duck off to the side, trying to ghost out to safety, looking to finish the kill. The lockdown coming in from Upsets. They want to get the job done on a Nuke Duck. Does he have any cooldowns left? He gets shut down. That's massive. Mickey's now going to be in trouble as well. Patrick waiting off to the side. Fnatic cannot afford to overstep. Keep your eyes on Finn. Big damage. Now coming in, trying to find the fall, but the fear interrupts Mickey, stops him from dashing forward. Wonder does get taken down. That's the Collector. An extra 25 gold in the back pocket of Finn as XL just move into the top side of the map.
So 1-for-1, Nuke Duck for Wunder. XL managed to take him down at the end of that fight, and Fnatic, not many spells left to work with. Yes, they have the Vex ult, but Marcoon's going in.
No snare going to come out, but they don't need it. Can start to pull them back, but just holding on, and instantly Whitewood and Razork leaps in. He's taken out.
They just end top here. XL have a wave. Fnatic on the wrong side of their own base. It's a whitewash. Fnatic.
Absolute slaughter.
Yeah.
XL obliterate Fnatic, move up to 7 and 4.
Wow.
Not a lot.